All right, let's just jump right in. We're going to talk about one of the most explosive, controversial, and just undeniably massive names on the internet today, a creator who has pretty much rewritten the rulebook for what it means to be a streaming superstar. This is the story of how IShowSpeed completely took over the internet. So let's start with a number, just to give you a sense of the scale we're dealing with here. 46.1 million. That's how many people subscribe to IShowSpeed on YouTube. To put that into perspective for you, that's more than the entire population of Spain. It is a mind-boggling audience. But the real question is, what are they all watching? Well, the answer, according to one analysis, is this. His live streams are, and I'm quoting here, full of barks. Yep, you heard that right, barking. And that really brings us to the core question we're trying to figure out. How on earth does a creator known for this kind of wild, chaotic behavior build an empire of this size? So at the heart of this whole thing is Darren Watkins Jr., a teenager from Ohio who literally started streaming from his bedroom. His whole brand of super high energy, sometimes violent reactions to video games, well, it turned out to be the perfect recipe for viral clips. You know, these short, explosive moments that got clipped and shared all over platforms like TikTok, becoming these unavoidable memes that just rocketed him into the mainstream. Now, this wasn't some slow and steady climb. His rise was absolutely meteoric. It was a vertical line that very, very few creators ever get to see. And when you look at the timeline of his growth, you can see just how fast this all really happened. I mean, the speed of his growth is what's truly insane. Just look at this. In April of 2021, he hits 100,000 subs. Okay, nice milestone. Just 2 months later, boom, 1 million. A year after that, he's at 10 million. Then he doubles that to 20 million by August 2023. And today, he's more than doubled that again. This isn't just growth, it's an absolute explosion. So how did he do it? Well, analysts point to a kind of 5-step blueprint here. First, you've got this totally unfiltered authenticity. He really doesn't hold back from being his true chaotic self. Second, consistency. Especially during the pandemic, he was just always live, constantly making content. Third, he's huge on community engagement. He's always interacting with fans in live chats, which makes them feel like they're actually part of the show. Fourth, he started to branch out from just gaming into reactions and vlogs. And fifth, some really smart strategic collaborations, like playing in the Sidemen charity match, which put him in front of massive new audiences. But that whole unfiltered authenticity thing, well, it's a double-edged sword for sure. For every massive viral high, there has been a really deep, controversial low. His entire career has been this constant tightrope walk between fame and, well, getting canceled. And the risks that come with his brand are serious. I mean, the list of major incidents is long. A permanent ban from Twitch for sexual harassment, a ban from all Riot games for a sexist tirade, a YouTube strike for explicit content, getting accused of promoting a crypto scam, and that's not even all of it. Honestly, any one of these moments could have completely ended the career of another creator. Which brings us to this kind of sentiment, which you see all over the internet. This one comment says, "I see IShowSpeed being canceled in the near future. He's too unhinged." For years, this has been the prediction. And yet, not only did he survive all of this, he actually got bigger. So the question is, how? Simple. He adapted. He must have realized the limits and the huge risks of just being the unhinged gamer. So he made this massive strategic pivot that would go on to redefine his entire brand and grow his audience across the globe. I mean, the evolution of his content is just stark. He went from those bedroom streams defined by gaming rages to these huge, high-production, in-real-life events from all over the world. Suddenly, he's live from the World Cup. He's at WrestleMania. He's touring across Europe and Asia. He basically went from being a streamer in a room to a streamer in the world. And this pivot? It created a completely new story for his brand. People started describing him as a kind of cultural ambassador, someone who was showing off different countries to his massive global audience. His stream from Indonesia, for example, pulled in over 1 million people watching at the same time, a record for an English-speaking streamer. It was a total and totally successful rebranding. Okay, so let's bring this all together. This isn't just some random chaos that happened to get popular. There's a method here, there is a formula, and a surprisingly sophisticated business model behind all the madness. His income is incredibly diverse. The main thing is YouTube AdSense, with estimates putting his annual earnings at over $7 million. And that's just from ads. But then you add on major brand sponsorships, direct donations from fans during streams, all the merchandise sales, and even his ventures into digital stuff like NFTs. This is a full-blown, multifaceted media business. So what's the big takeaway here? The IShowSpeed formula isn't just about being loud and chaotic. It's actually this calculated mix of a high-energy persona, an almost uncanny ability to navigate career-ending controversy, and a brilliant strategic pivot at just the right time. This is the playbook for a very new and very specific kind of internet fame. Which really leaves us with this one fascinating question. Is IShowSpeed the blueprint for the modern megastar? A model of how you build a resilient global brand by just riding the waves of chaos? Or is he a cautionary tale, proving that in today's attention economy, the line between being a viral sensation and getting permanently canceled is thinner than it's ever been? You know, the answer is probably both.